no time to waste. Let's just get right to it. Okay, so last time we fought this boss, and then we explored a little bit of the area after this. We were going through this castle in hopes of finding Ronnie or something to do with Ronnie. And then we fought a boss. We got a spell from her, or an Ash of War, maybe. And it was like, she favors the bow, but she didn't use the bow, like, at all during our fight. She used it, like, twice, maybe? The entire time she was just... she was just using a polearm. So, very strange. In fact, is that still in our recent items? Let's see. Yeah, this. It is said that the bow was Loretta's favorite weapon, except she fought with the polearm, like, the entire time. So that didn't make any sense to me. But, you know, it is what it is. We walked up to this tower. Couldn't get into this tower. There was a dragon over here to the left that we kind of ignored because we were pressed for time. And we didn't explore off to the right here. So that's what we're going to do first. This castle was host to a few interesting things, like those hand enemies were, they were a bit annoying, but they were definitely interesting. Particularly the way they would hide themselves in the ground. Oh yay, more undead. You know, I'm getting sick of you skeletons. Okay, is this where the thing disappeared? The beetle? Oh, cold poop. Does that mean there's a bear around here? Oh, how? Is that what you were doing last stream? You were sleeping? You just popped in, said you were gonna lurk, and then disappeared. Which is totally fine, by the way. I appreciate anybody that pops in here and just lurks. Lurking is like 90% of Twitch. So there's nothing wrong with that. You were way, way too tired. That's understandable. You strike me as a... You don't strike me. I know you're a late night gamer, so... You got like 3 hours of sleep that night. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Man, this is a weird Persona DLC. Thank you so much for reminding me. Didn't change the game. Listen, I was in a bit of a rush, okay? I wanted to switch fast, and and Mementos was taking longer than I expected. But I didn't want to leave the game. I didn't want to swap games without dealing with that horrible, horrible cat-abusing monster. Okay? I would not have been able to live with myself. Okay. One thing we did last time was we tried to use Latenna, right? Tried 3 or 4 different times. She seems like horrible. The fact that she can't move just seems kind of bad. We're gonna give her one more shot here because I want to like her. But yeah, she's not even particularly far from this boss, and she's just not shooting him. Although this guy seems like a pushover, so... Leave her alone. She didn't do anything to you. Yeah. An absolute pushover. Man, she'd be really tall if she was not on her knees. She'd be a really, really tall lady. Okay, meteorite. Summons a void that emits a rain of small meteorites. Hold to continue the effect. This sorcery originates from the Onyx Lords, who had skin of stone and were called lords in reverential fear of their destructive power. Oh, and something else we did last time was we spent our shiny blue keys just for the game to give us 2 talismans that weren't particularly good and like blue ball us on new areas. I was very upset by that. Like, why the hell did the game even bother showing me those areas if I couldn't do anything with them? Just to tease me? She didn't do anything, 30 arrows in his back. Hey, those 30 arrows didn't do much, okay? Like, actual pitiful amount of damage. Ooh, what's that down there? You know what this reminds me of? Just this vibe right here with this guy and the way he's walking. It reminds me of a gravekeeper Dompe in Ocarina of Time. You know? The guy who's just in charge of the graves in Kakariko Village. Doing your own seamless and made a new character. Mage Int. Huh. I'm surprised with the amount of hours you have in this game that you haven't done an Int build. You know, just a big time caster. Dompe couldn't do sick cartwheels like that, so these guys have one up on him in that area. Oh, Albinaric ashes. Albinar. Nar. Get the Nar ashes. A strapping duo of cart-wheeling spirits who ripple swords and spew freezing breath. Both are second-generation Albinorics with dumpy heads that resemble those of frogs. Juvenile Scholar Cap, Juvenile Scholar Robe, Larval Tier. Oh. Wasn't expecting a drop from him. Let's look at this gear. Cap worn by young Academy scholars. The juveniles birthed anew by the amber egg of Queen Renala, the head of Raya Lucaria Academy. Yet their rebirth is not without imperfections, and thus do they repeat the process, eventually becoming utterly dependent upon it. Rebirth is as sleep to them, and with each awakening, memory fades into oblivion. This is some pretty goofy looking gear. Like this looks okay, you know? This, not so much. There's so much build diversity in this game, especially if you're a massive nerd and make your own lore. Yeah. I mean, I do currently have 3 different characters that I am running through the game with, so... And I do have a backstory and some lore for each and every one of them. Funnily enough, the one on stream right here, Shrimp Miku, is the one with the simplest lore. It's just Miku, and she's here to have some fun and eat some shrimp. So far, very much lacking on the shrimp, but having a good time anyway. I'm still baffled that the guy called the boiled prawn shack didn't have boiled prawns for me. I don't know if I did something to offend him or what. Okay, let's go see what this orange dog is all about. Maybe he just doesn't like you. Absolutely rude. Oh, this was the boss earlier, wasn't this? Oh, what the hell? I never drank my drink. Okay, just go through the trees. Why not? I don't like how it's just jumping over obstacles that I feel should make me save. Right, like the trees, the rocks here, the graves. It's just like, nah. It didn't even drop anything. Okay. Nimble doggy, just unimpressed with your pathetic attempts to line of sight. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't go far at all. That rock sling, like, goes nowhere. When What's-His-Face was using it against me, it had, like, quadruple the range. Oh well. This area it's much wider than I was expecting. It has fewer things than I was expecting in it. Okay, well, I suppose it had a boss and like a special enemy. So that's that. Oh, Jacqueline, are you still here? I'm gonna take that as a no. I was just going to ask her if she was going to be joining us for the EX trials tonight. Because a very strange thing happened. For a very long time now, we have had not quite enough people to do a full party for our EX trials, so we've had to find a random or two to join us. And yet tonight, when we do our EX trials, we're gonna have maybe one too many people. Which I was telling everyone, I am the leader of the free company. I have been a part of literally every single trial and raid so far. I am okay stepping down for one. But they weren't having that. And I think that's very kind of them, but also I think they really I'm totally okay stepping down and letting someone else play. In fact, I prefer that. They need you to carry them? Well, I am... Okay, all jokes aside, Rat says she's the best healer in the group. That's a joke. Everybody knows it's a joke, but we just go with it, right? I am the best healer in the group. And I have been the one doing the most healing in our group. But that doesn't mean we don't have other capable healers. Rat can heal just fine. Noble can heal just fine. Maddie can hear... Maddie can hear just fine. Yeah, his hearing works. Maddie can heal just fine, right? Cryo's great at healing too. So I don't have to be there for everything. So if we do end up with, 9 people when we only need 8, I am going to try to be insistent that they let me be the one to stay out of it, to step away for once. But that is something that kind of blows about the way MMOs work. Right? Oh, this guy's got purple crystals all over him. He's a glintstone dragon. That's something that blows about the way MMOs work, is that if you have too many people, it's not like you can just split up and have separate parties. One of you is just going to be left out. Right? Oh shit. Oh shit. Right? In other games, you can... Well, I don't like that. In other games, in other genres, you can be like, oh, well, there's 8 of us, and And, you know, 7 is a full party, but we'll just split up into 2 groups, you know? But in MMOs, you can't do that. You have to have a full party to run the content. And it has to be an exact amount of people. And there's no solution to this problem. What the fuck? He's got a sword? Okay. My guy said I'm channeling my inner Sith. And he teleports. Okay. Coolest dragon so far. Oh, don't tell me he just leaves. Don't tell me he just leaves. Oh, there are people in my home? Okay, well, that went from coolest dragon so far to lamest dragon so far, because he just leaves like a bitch. Okay, so that's Renner's Rise, and that seems to be one as well, and this seems to be one. So there is, in fact, 3 towers. How do I safely get down to this one? See, that doesn't look like a lethal drop, but I have been fooled before. Okay, it was fine. Okay, we did drop down there last time. So we don't need to drop down there unless I just have a vendetta against that giant crab. This one's gonna say I can't access it either. Seluvis's Rise. Locked shut. Oh, well, clearly there's something going on around here. Some sort of gimmick. Unlock these places, but do I know what it is? No. Black Wolf Mask. A mask fashioned after the head of a black wolf. Relic of an assassin who assumed the guise of Ronnie the Witch's loyal shadow. The likeness is striking. I too can be a furry now. I imagine that is what all of my furry friends used. Every single one of them, without fail, just used that mask, even if they're not into wolves. They were just like, yep. This one is blocked shut. Is the top blocked shut too? Blocked shut. Boo. There's treasure in there. Let me in. You know, I'm kind of surprised I don't have the cap on that item. Yeah, getting real close to 99. Oh, but I guess it would just send the rest to the storehouse, wouldn't it? Okay, well, surely the third tower will just have the answer. And I can just walk right into that one, right? Surely, like, Ronnie or someone will just be waiting for me at the third tower. It's like, you solved the puzzle, you discovered each tower and attacked the dragon. Truly are the Elden Ring. And then she'll clap and be like, congratulations. That's the end of the game. Ronnie's rides, okay. So I was, like, partially right. This one is open. I'm gonna explore around the outside first. I'm still holding out hope. I could be right. Ronnie could be at the top of this tower, and she's gonna clap, say congratulations, and then roll credits. She's gonna give me a big high five. We're gonna have a nice chat, you know? She's gonna be like, you're the best hero ever of all time. And then, the world is healed. All is good. Oh, look, it's a box of rocks. I'm sorry, minerals. Some nerds were in here studying minerals, looking at rocks, being like, ooh. See, this rock has inclusions that are oval-shaped, and that means that it was grown in Brazil 14 million years ago. And this one over here is slightly opaque, which means it's worth nothing. And you see this one is green, but this one over here is slightly greener, which means it's worth 10 times as much money. I've been watching a lot of gem-related shorts recently, and I came across an idea that was baffling to me, okay? And the idea was very simple. Some gems are worth more because they are not flawless. Some gems have there's these things in gems called occlusions, inclusions, right? Which is basically just a little impurity in the stone. Like an air bubble with some dirt in it or whatever. Right? Some gems are worth a lot more because they have inclusions or because they have a certain type of inclusion, which proves that they were naturally formed in certain places at certain times. And despite the fact that the gem is less pretty to look at on the surface, right? It's less shiny, it's less reflective, light doesn't go through it as well, it is worth more. Just because someone decided it was worth more. Further, and all of this has just further radicalized me to be like, no, gems are worth... Fake gems are better than real gems. Lab-grown is just the way to go. Oh. Okay. Please, let something interesting be up here. The screaming begins again. Hello, Noble. How are you feeling? Are you feeling good enough to be up for some extreme trials in about an hour? 45 minutes or so? Yes, she's actually here. I actually get to meet her. Please. Please don't make me kill her, game. Hello.
A tarnished here. Thou must have some business in mind to come all this way, though I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
Oh, I'll be right back. You must be Ronnie the Witch, behind the Knight of the Black Knives. Sure.
I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch, Rani. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did
Let me join you.
all.
Let me join you.
But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here.
No, I don't care about that.
I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away.
You have no idea how long
and
I've been looking for you,
upon that
lady.
flesh the curse mark is carved.
Okay.
And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed, but all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone.
I don't want to go.
The curse mark now.
You're feeling When exactly are we starting? We should be starting, yeah, in about 45 minutes, right? You said sometime between 6:30 and 7, and it is currently about 6:15. Okay, so she's not gonna give me what I want because I don't have any reason to, any reason for her to
The
trust me.
curse now.
That's unfortunate. Feels like I came all this way for nothing. If you hear any weird noises in the background, that's my roommate's dog playing with my sister's dog because she came to have them intermingle, you know. Okay. So we gleaned a bit of information. That's good, I guess. But it does not look like we're going to be allowed into those other towers just now. So maybe let's go back here and talk to some of the people at the round table. Maybe some of them have something to say.
Oh.
No. Okay. Well, thanks for being useless, D.
Always good to... So, I see. When Rani shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Rani's vassals? Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it. Can you
I mean,
become Rani's vassal to advance our agenda?
I can become
While in
her vassal.
service,
I don't
you'll
think
be
I'm
able to
gonna.
take a poke around on the sly
I don't
and
think I'm
determine the
gonna
location
help
of her
you
original
though.
body that
You
bears
seem like a
I
dirtbag.
realize that I'm asking you to put yourself in grave danger, but I know you've got what it takes. Quite possibly the only one, in fact.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go talk to the lady who gives me a nice hug. See how she feels about things. Maybe she has some input about this whole situation. And just for how, I'm gonna take the helmet off.
I am pleased to
So
see
I'm
you
not
again.
stabbing her.
Would you like me to hold you once more? The blessing is still aflame in your breast, dear. Would you like to be held? Regardless?
Yeah,
now,
sure.
come closer.
Hugs are good. Everybody likes a nice hug every once in a while.
You are so very warm.
May I
My
ask a
dear,
favor?
Might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Weathered dagger.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind. I'd
Yeah,
like
sure,
you
just
to
tell me
find
about it.
the owner of the dagger I gave you and return it to them. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart.
Okay.
Then good day to you, my dear.
And just when Roger was telling us, people seem to want to trust us, this lady is trusting us now too. Yeah, let's look at that dagger. Dagger received from Fia, the deathbed companion, and now we know her name. She wishes for it to be returned to its rightful owner. It was once a special weapon of gold and silver intertwined, but is now worn down and marred by a black gash.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
Yes, I am here for spirit tuning. I need this lady to not suck ass, so... And you know, where are the cartwheeling bros? There are the cartwheeling bros. Let's see if we can upgrade them a little bit too. Maybe give them a shot. There's something you should
I
know.
can hear it from across
she's
the
just talking
howl
about the
as
dude
you
from
keep your
before.
distance.
Yeah.
Well, I took you no matter it. Lay out your arms.
Dude, I can upgrade this even fucking more. Wow. You know what? Why not? Who cares? I can upgrade my shield more too. Okay, so that guy's gone. He's looking for some gold mask guy, apparently. Hey bro, is this your dagger? Nah, I didn't think so. You got anything new for me? Eh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I don't have any new bell bearings to offer either. What about you? Is this your dagger?
I asked you not to be thankful it is all that keeps your...
I want that guy to square up. What about you?
Journey to the capital, Leyndell, to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope.
Let's talk about your daughter.
You've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her.
What?
Honestly, what's a man to
What?
do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
Okay, so you just cast aside this lady who was like your daughter? What a dirtbag. I knew I didn't like you. I gotta go console your daughter because she has been useful so far. Then I'm gonna jump down into that area where I could fight the dude before to see if I could get the teabagging guy to fight me.
Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think.
Okay, lady. Just want you to know that I'm here for you.
So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him.
Well, don't worry about it so much, because if he tried to become Elden Lord, I would have had to
And
kill
I
him.
can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again.
Yeah, I've heard
Was he
that
simply
before.
lying to me? No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now, I've lost it. No. How could I say that? Father has always... And now...
Don't worry, you'll find your own way. I'm sure of it. Dirtbags be dirtbags sometimes. Okay, I gotta jump down here and see if that guy squares up. Yeah, he didn't, because he's a bitch. He's a bitch. Come fight me, you coward. You won't. You're scared. Okay. Let's go see if we can talk to Ronnie. I don't know if talking to her right now and trying to get into her good graces will like put me on the path to betraying her, right? I don't know if I'll have like a choice later or if this is the choice now. I'd rather not betray her because she's just an interesting design. And she seemingly doesn't buy into all of this stuff that's going on. And I kind of... How do I put it? I find that path more interesting and at least a little bit more
The
trustworthy.
curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone.
I wish to serve
Oh.
you.
Is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid? Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt. Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee.
Okay.
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City.
Okay.
I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars.
Okay, but can we agree that his
And
name's
there
spelling
wilt
is
thou
stupid?
find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining
I've already
from
met
them
Ichi.
what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
Thanks, lady.
Speak with the three who await thee below. Thou needst not indulge them, and it hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service after all.
Okay. So she seems fully aware that we could just betray her. Oh, hey, what's up, bro?
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can and pray for your success.
Okay.
My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me. My fellow, let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Rani.
Well, I'm not sure all of I can for Lady Ronnie. I'm in her service, but I'm definitely not gonna just do whatever the hell she wants. I do want to think for myself.
Long time, friend. Blythe.
Hey, bro.
Have you forgotten?
I haven't
Glad to have
forgotten.
you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
Okay, I've been there.
I'm going below through the... See if I can't find... Don't keep me waiting, eh?
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll meet up there. But I do have to talk to this person here. Hello,
I
Celibus.
see. You must be Rani's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
Okay.
I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
A bit rude, but that's kind of just sorcerers in these games. Oh, I can't teleport away. Okay, that's Rena's rise, and this is Celibus's rise. And you know, notice Celibus's rise is at the bottom. That's the game telling me that he's a dirtbag. Just subtly, you know? He's an awful, terrible person. Okay, why can't I leave? I'm confused. Why can't I leave? Need to talk to you just
I reside.
Yeah, no.
Pay me should you. If it were up to me, but who?
Okay. Some sort of magic bullshittery happening. Maybe I need to rest. Okay, yeah, that seems to be it. Okay. teleport over here, explore those other 2 towers, and then, unfortunately, we have to stop for now. Very, very short Elden Ring section today. But I will take a very short section over no section. Like we've been having these last few weeks. Oh, okay, so this tower is not even open to us still. I would have figured entering her service means that we get to go, but apparently no. Gotta go to Celavis's tower then. Plus, I never intended to be, you know, a super long streams kind of guy. It just kind of naturally happened. I'd always had the intention to stream frequently, but like 4 to 6 hours. Not 8 to 12 hours. But time just gets away from me. It's in my nature. It really, really is.
Well, well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do.
Please and
I'd like
thank you.
to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much.
Oh, I know who
can't
that
you?
is. What do you need from her?
Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
Celavis's potion.
Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings.
Are you trying to kill her?
And soon.
'Cause I don't like that.
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate.
Will Ronnie get pissed if I kill this guy? Because I kind of want to kill this guy. Let's look at the potion. Okay, I had to sneeze. Celavis's potion. Small flask received from the Preceptor Celavis containing a cloudy tonic of bluish black. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. Well, it doesn't give me anything more than that, so I'm gonna assume he's trying to kill her. The bastard. You know, aside from the weather, another reason why I hate this season is because I have pretty severe allergies at this season. You know, and around this time, I just sneeze non-stop. And as I get older, I am becoming that person that just sneezes incredibly loud. Right? Like, I cannot help myself but scream anytime I'm sneezing. All men develop a dad sneeze. It's inevitable. Yeah, I guess. But, you know, I used to be like a achoo, achoo type, you know? And now I'm like, ah, achoo. Just like, it sounds like I am on the verge of death anytime I am sneezing. Okay. So, we're not gonna go to... How do I put this? We're not gonna go give that potion to Nefeli right away. I think the next thing I will do is actually head underground. go meet up with Blythe. Which that is this one, right? This is the one. Ah, yes, the potion for Nephili. Nephili's potion. The potion you were supposed to give to Nephili, exactly. Is this the one I want to go to, or is the other one the one I want to go to? Is he still hanging out around here? No, he was here before. So yeah, it has to be this one. So let's go ahead and go here, and we'll stop here for now, and then on Monday, or more than likely on like Saturday, Sunday, because I am itching to keep playing, we'll see if we can't meet up with Blythe and figure things out here. That sounds like a plan to me. So, let me see if anybody is live to raid, and if not, then we're just gonna end there. Doesn't look like anybody. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody is streaming anything that I want to raid. So, thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. I'll see you on Friday.